From the center of the earth. Well, oh, sorry, I meant from the top of the world. Here you have him, your host, Arctic Reflections.
Oh, it's best to turn on the microphone. Welcome all. I can see 5 people have arrived. I choose to make a live today. Yesterday's live I said that I should was planning to release a new video today, but I have been working, so I thought it was better to do a live during my a bit longer lunch break. So, this is my lunch live, and I have prepared some stupidity, and I will also thank those who donated the money on PayPal. Some minutes ago I paid for 2 more drones because I received a PayPal from one of you just before I went live. So I did manage to pay for 2 more kamikaze drones. I know that it's a bit since not everybody want to that the names are published because it's a bit controversial for some that I'm buying those drones. Okidok, I have also a lot of time thinking on my hotel room when I'm away, and as I had mentioned before, it's hard to find good material, so I'm starting to look at some other conspiracies too, because space denials, not all of them are flat earthers, but most of them are. And I will have a look at some other fools too. I have prepared some videos, so let's get into some stupidity.
Nathan, question. You ready? How do you convert meters into kilometers?
I don't know. How do you convert meters into kilometers?
What's the correct way?
You tell me.
The correct way is divide meters by 1,000. You didn't do that.
So if you have a meter and I divide that meter by 1,000, you don't think that would give you millimeters?
Meters into kilometers, Nathan.
You just said you divide meters by 1,000 to get kilometers. So you're saying I divide something that is 1 meter long by 1,000, and that will come out to a kilometer value.
Nathan,
it sounds like you are quite literally retarded with that statement. You do not divide meters to come out with kilometers.
I think that one is a real flat earth classic, like Sleeping Warriors experiments. Oh dear. I have had some more discussions with Flat Soiled regarding that. I challenged him on a debate, but he stick to his answer. Come join us on my live streams. So he's too afraid to debate on a neutral platform with a moderator. So I will not ask him again. He's a coward, well-known coward. So let's move on to today's video. The first stupid is 2 short videos from Yes to Conspiracy. I have made videos about him, and he's a real conspiracy nutcase. He believes in every damn conspiracy out there. For the moment, most of his videos is about the war in Israel, and he believes it's all our stage. It's actors and so on. To be honest, I think it's disgusting to claim that a war that people on both sides are killed, their civilians are killed, and claim that it's staged and it's actors. Oh dear. But I don't want to cover that nonsense. So he also make other material. I have shortened them down. This is 2 stupid videos from this silly man.
Okay, so let's see the Bermuda Triangle itself. Here's the location. And isn't that interesting that that is exactly the direction from Cape Canaveral that they fly off and they shoot the rockets. So they shoot them up in the air and they go over the ocean, and you can see them arc. It's very clear. Every single rocket launch, you can see them go up, they arc over, and they fall back down in the ocean. So wouldn't it be important to have some propaganda to show the Bermuda Triangle is a scary place that you need to stay out of? Because wouldn't that be a problem if you had ships constantly sailing around, because that's a really nice area to go sailing between the Caribbean and Bermuda and all that, and that the sailors are constantly saying that there's space rockets flying and landing in the ocean when they're actually supposed to be flying into outer space. And let's see more of the propaganda. This is right here in Britannica. And what do we have here? This is through the BBC, which is also propaganda agent. And this is talking about a documentary about alien and UFO in the Bermuda Triangle, explored in Netflix documentary. And I just put out an article yesterday that the Netflix, you can look it up and go back to my last video about propaganda is everywhere. And you'll see that Netflix began by a family member of the Bernays family. Edward Bernays was the original propaganda artist, and they're just carrying it on here. And this is just linked all together with BBC and with here we go, Netflix and National Geographic. National Geographic is the ones that put out the fake articles or the TV show about them showing over the Salton Sea in California, how they sent this boat out there and they did a trick photography to make it appear that the water was curving, which in fact you can see the ship the raft the entire time, and you can see the horizon, you can see the shoreline behind the raft, to make an entire television show to trick people into believing that the Salton Sea curved over a 7-mile distance, and it was a complete fabrication and trick photography. So that's about it, I think. I just wanted to run through that. And this is the last thing, I guess. Kennedy Space Center, and they say, which directions do rockets launch from Cape Canaveral? Well, NASA takes advantage of Earth's natural rotation by launching toward the east from Cape Canaveral. Okay, we already saw the triangle, so they shoot it off over the Atlantic, and they say they shoot it off to the east to take advantage of the Earth's rotation, which is obviously laughable, because if that was the case, then anytime anybody flew in an airplane anywhere, they would take advantage of Earth's rotation, because of the alleged Coriolis and the spin of the Earth, when that proves itself that the Earth does not curve, because you can fly an airplane any direction and land back on the ground on a flat and non-moving surface. Can you imagine?
Okay, I stop him there. Wait, where? Prepared
Secretive.
something?
That's all it is. Take it easy.
So, it was many claims in this clip. One was the Bermuda Triangle, that they are scaring away ships and boats, so they don't see when the rockets goes down in the sea. This I took earlier on today. It's a screen capture from marine traffic, where you can see bigger ships and vessels using GPS. And I have marked the Bermuda Triangle, and it's a lot of ships in it. And if I move to the next image, there, this is from Flight Radar 24. It's the same kind of system, and there are aircrafts in this area. No serious people believes in the Bermuda Triangle. It's it's speculation and fantasies, and he believes that the agents of NASA is telling ships to not, and planes to not go into this area. Oh dear. Stating the obvious, it's no problem if I will go on for a while. And the next video is even more stupid. It's also from Yes to Conspiracy.
I am just amazed. I'm going to make a deeper, longer video kind of putting all this information together. But if you go back yesterday, I posted a video about how the Bermuda Triangle is fake space propaganda. And basically they say that the Bermuda Triangle is a scary place where you shouldn't go in the ocean, and trying to keep everybody out of there, because that's exactly where they shoot all the rockets. When they say they're shooting them in outer space, they just go out over the ocean and fall in the ocean in that area, which they call the Bermuda Triangle. So the idea of it being a scary place where you're going to die, keeping mariners and pilots out of there, is just propaganda. And I'm going to put this all together, but somebody shared this, and I'm sorry if I get the name slip in my mind right now, but I will just point this out. 1963, Disney Sword in the Stone. They talk about the Bermuda, going to Bermuda. He shoots himself in a rocket, and it sure does sound like he's kind of speaking German in the beginning here, which would put it all together with Werner von Braun, which they were shooting the V2 rocket originally, out of Cape Canaveral into the Bermuda Triangle, and you'll hear him, this Merlin guy, he sounds like he's kind of speaking German when he sounds like he's flustered, and then watch what happens. And this is Disney. This is 1963. This is the beginning of the space propaganda, and this is just them layering it and hiding it into their feature films.
Can anybody explain to me why do they hide messages in films, in children's films, in Disney films? Why are they so eager to reveal the secrets hidden in movies? That's so damn stupid.
And also, if you didn't know, there is a flat Earth map, a true representation of the Earth in this, and they talk about how, you know, he's going to teach this boy the ways of the world and real science when it's just a manipulation. So check this out. It's amazing.
Oh, of all the idiotic guy, blow me to Bermuda! Where did he go? To Bermuda, I suppose. Where's that? Oh, an island way off somewhere that hasn't been discovered yet. Will he ever come back? Who knows? Who knows anything?
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
I'm not out of date, am I?
So, anywho, I'll put it together more, but I just wanted to share that with you. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Enjoy your day. This is just a fun one, and I'll put more information together detailing all this, but it's just everywhere. Wow, the propaganda, and you can see the way he arced over. That's what the rockets really do. You see them take off, they arc over, and they fall down the ocean in the Bermuda Triangle. Wow. Take care.
So he are using old Disney videos to prove that the propaganda says that the Bermuda is dangerous. Oh dear. This is so damn stupid. Let's continue. The next part is I noticed that several flat earth channels are fixated with trying to use TikTok as some kind of source for truth, as is stated. So let's move on. This one is once again from Flat Earth Banyu, USA, Japan and Brazil. So
here you go. It's right there. Flat Earth as described by Californication lyrics. Now you're going to want to make sure that you pause a lot and read a lot. And with that, you're going to want to make sure that you think for yourself. If you want to get even further, toward the end of this video, it's all about our genes. I am reading from a source about how science is rooted in the occult. So look or don't look, but after this conversation is over. Okay, I've done my part. I could give a rat's butthole if you believe me, but now you know where it is. And for my followers, I also could care less if you believe me, because this started out with a prophetic dream, and then it was confirmed multiple times. I love you guys, I love everyone, but I'm not here to please everyone. This video that I put together years ago goes into the very early science, and it explains the Masonic masters and why they did what they did, and the early consensus and how they made things up before they'd ever been anywhere. And just keep in mind, Never in the history of time has it been proven that we're spinning on a globe Earth. Never has it been proven that gravity is holding us here, ever. So regardless of how you feel about it, that's just how you feel about it. It's still opinion. And once people wake up to this, the whole world opens up. Then it's easier to recognize demonic lyric. Thanks.
Oh dear. So they are constantly repeating themselves. They say the same thing over and over again. Yes, I love the idea that they are hiding secret messages in lyrics in mainstream music. Oh dear, those secret societies is so bad in hiding the truth. So
compare these to fake moon landings. Which one looks faker to you? This one is the Chinese moon landing. And this one, it's the Indian moon landing.
Here's something.
That one is start to get boring because no one have claimed that it was a real moon landing. There were no camera at the moon that could film when they were landing. So it's so stupid. And the same clapping track, yeah.
We need to address. When people say, oh, you use the globe and Google Earth to prove a flat Earth, but you think Google always lies. That's the point. Google and Google Earth is going to line up with the narrative that you've been given. So we use this to show that it does not match up with real life observation. So this is the opposite of what we believe in.
You believe in, we are not so many. If you believe you're living on this pizza world. Oh dear.
Right. We would just as easily show you video evidence of your parents hiding Christmas presents under the tree just to show you that it does not match up with the narrative you've been given. So do you not see that we use Google and Google Earth to show you that you're being lied to?
You are.
But still, when they are showing things, they often use Google Earth or Google Maps. I wonder why.
Asking the wrong question. It's not why would it matter either way. Why lie about the shape of the earth? What does it even matter either way? That's not the right question you guys are supposed to be asking. It's why would they have to lie about the shape of the earth? What do the powers that be lose by lying about the reality that we live in? See, the world is not the way it is about money, power, corruption, wars. It's not the way it is because of the evil in the world, no. Because of good people allowing it to happen. Good people that lost the faith in God, in truth, and allowed this evil to rule over them. This is why the truth matters. Absolute truth matters.
If I'm online, wait a moment all. I will see here. So, now I'm back. Let's move on.
You believe in the round spinning ball Earth, you believe that because of religion. You have faith. You have faith because you've never seen that. You've never seen a ball, you've never seen the Earth as a sphere as it spins. You've never seen that. You take it in faith because of religion. The religion is called Jewish mysticism, Kabbalah. And that was brought to us by Copernicus and Newton in the 1500s or so, and in 500 BC, Pythagoras. But all three of those guys brought to you the spinning ball Earth, a sphere. It's a religion, Jewish mysticism, the Kabbalah. In the Kabbalah, it states that the Earth is a ball. So if you believe the Earth is a round spinning ball, you have faith. You have a lot of faith. As much faith as someone who believes in evolution, because you can't prove it. There's no shred of evidence. But you believe it in faith. It's not a science, it's a religion. It's Kabbalah. It's Jewish mysticism, and you can't prove it. There's no shred of proof whatsoever. Three guys, Pythagoras, Copernicus, Newton, Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism. Look it up. You have faith. You believe in a religion. Thanks.
That one was real stupid. Both he, Flat Earth Banyu and Dirt is spreading those silly TikTok videos on their channels all the time. So
hey, so you flat earthers looking for some confirmation? Just pay attention how they talk about the eclipse. How it passes over. Passes over? You mean we don't cross over the sun? It passes over us? Yeah, that's what I thought.
And what did we learn from that one? Nothing.
It seems like the sun was turned off momentarily during one of NASA's space missions.
Hi guys, I'm...
They never give you a link to the source files where they have found this NASA videos. If NASA was faking things, they would be one of the worst fakers. Oh dear. They have a gigantic budget, but they are not able to do good fakes if you believe in those fools in the flat earth.
Flat earther, you need to understand what the difference between fact and fiction.
And that do flat earthers understand the difference between fake and reality? Nope.
For example, when you see sun rays, you understand that the Earth is not a globe, the Earth is flat. If the Earth were a globe, the sun rays would look like this. But the sun is smaller and closer than you think. The Earth is flat. The sun and the moon is closer and smaller than you think. The planet is smaller and closer than you think. The Earth is not a planet. The Earth is a kingdom. There's a...
The Earth is a kingdom. What do that have to do with the shape of the Earth?
A dome that covers the Earth. And there's nothing and no one that can live here. The Earth is flat.
2013 edition of a Brazilian almanac. It has the flat Earth map on its cover. Truth in plain sight.
And why would they place that hidden secret on the cover of this publication?
The horizon is an optical illusion because the Earth is flat.
The Earth is 100% flat, and here's why. When you look out at the horizon, it appears straight, not curved. Wouldn't a curved Earth mean a curved horizon? And there are no genuine photos of the entire Earth from space. They're all CGI or manipulated in some way. And objects fall due to other forces, not some invisible gravitational pull. And look at any body of water, like oceans or lakes, they appear flat. If the Earth was curved, then wouldn't there be a visible curve to the water?
They believe that if they repeat the same garbage over and over again, they have proven their silly fantasy. It's oh dear.
Alright, thanks for the 20. I have a very close friend who's one of our country's top pilots, trains countless military pilots. You'd be shocked how many elite pilots and many others in aviation are closet flat earthers. I have heard that.
Yeah.
You can ask any pilot you know that.
They keep mocking this.
It's strange that no real pilot is making flat earth videos. I wonder why.
Sheeple over and over, non-stop.
That's one small step for man, one giant...
Cut! Let's reset, people. We're live TV. Keep it going. Just shoot the ground. All right, get him back to one. Guys, we have just landed on the moon. Let's go.
Does anyone else find this weird? When they launch these rockets, the trajectory on these rockets never goes straight up.
And this one have been debunked so many times. If you're planning to go in an orbit around the globe, straight up would be the wrong way to go.
They always curve every single launch. I think I know why, but let's just see what the Bible has to say.
Oh dear. The Bible, once again.
The Bible is not a science book.
We're in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 7. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. The book of Job even tells us what the firmament's like. Verse 18, Hast thou with them spread out the sky, which is strong and as molten-looking glass. Now let's take a look at the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 6. It is he who builds his upper chambers in the heavens, and has established his vaulted dome over the earth. He who calls the waters to the sea, and pours them out on the face of the earth. The Lord is his name. Has established his vaulted dome over the earth. So God has founded a vaulted dome over the earth, which is referring to God's firmament. I'm here to tell you, God's word is true. He wants a relationship with you, not a religion. Sorry to break it to you, but the only thing...
Did he say not a religion?
That's been to space is your imagination. There is no such thing as space.
Okay, so...
I think it gets more and more flat earthers that are pointing at the Bible and believing that the Bible tells us that we live on a flat earth.
So clearly you need to know where Alaska is on this Gleason's map so you can better understand. Can you make out the continents? Well, if you can't, I will show you. This is North America, this is South America, this is Africa, Europe and Asia, Australia. Antarctica is a continent that surrounds us 360. It's not a continent at the bottom of a ball. Alaska, like you were talking about in your comment, is right here. Okay, Alaska.
And?
Alaska, can you see that? Boop, right there.
She did manage to find Alaska. Congratulations. What an achievement. 5 stars on that one.
Hope that answers your question or helps you better with your statement to understand how this map works. There is no edge.
Do you know what else Hunger Games exposed? Which completely makes sense to me. So I very much believe in flat earth. And I believe of the firmament above us that keep us enclosed.
So one more fool that believes that the movies are sending out secret messages about the world we live on. Oh dear.
So nothing can get in, nothing can get out. And I believe these stars and the wandering planets, the stars and celestials, they all have a certain set movement, and they act kind of like a magnetic clock.
They act like a magnetic clock. So it's something like this. The whole stars and planets are mechanic in some way, or electric over there.
And in certain alignments or certain signs in the celestials, they signify certain times or certain fates. So in a way, I do think it's a clock.
The sun, the okay. Let's see. So this is the solar system. This is a clock. Okay. There.
And all beliefs point down to a end time. Some beliefs point down to several end times, with one final end time, like the Aztec belief of the 5 suns, the Great Resets, and the stars move around us annually in a set position, and the only ones that wander are the planets, and these are known as the wandering stars in a lot of belief. And they all move round like a clock, and they establish time like a clock. In fact, the constellation of the Pleiades was actually used as an ancient calendar before we kind of invented time.
Before we were inventing time, how go you?
And they used to use the positioning of the Pleiades to bring in things like the New Year, Halloween, the time for sowing seeds in spring. Our ancestors basically used to use the stars as a clock, and they used to be very knowledgeable. They used to watch for the signs and the changes that would signal happenings. And this is all lost knowledge now. And the only kind of use that we have for the stars are things like horoscopes.
So we don't know how to look at the sky and understand the time. The Earth is rotating 15 degrees per hour, so the position of the sun can tell us the time of day, but we lost that knowledge.
Which are bullshit. In my opinion, they're a cover-up for the true fates that can be read in the skies if you knew how to read them. Like I said, it's a clock, a very sophisticated clock.
Oh dear. Where did Banyu find that lunatic? Oh.
As you can see, we've had terrible weather all day.
Poor you. Terrible weather.
Just been in and out behind these clouds. But you can see it just a little bit here.
So I'm watching the eclipse, and you can't see the eclipse, but look at what is happening on the ground, and what happens on my head. Wow, holy moly. That is the eclipse shining through the trees. Oh my God, that is so cool. It's the eclipse. Oh my God. Whoa. Wow. Holy moly. God. Wow.
Is this supposed to prove a flat Earth in any way, or?
trippy shadows off 2023 eclipse.
Is this part of the eclipse? I don't know. It could be. Looks strange. I've never seen it before.
I didn't understand that part, to be honest, because did that prove a flat Earth in any way, shape or form? So, there. Okay, this nonsense with bad telescopes or using looks more like using a P9000, a 1000 or something, and believe that this is how a star really looks. They are using something that costs $900 or $1,000, and they compare it with real telescope that's cost a damn much more money. And fast forwarding this. This is proof of absolutely nothing.
The flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer, Al-Biruni, who lived between 975 AD to 1048 AD.
I covered this claim earlier in a video, because the map he made didn't have North America, South America, bigger parts of Europe, bigger parts of Asia, and there were no Australia and so on. So did he really invent this map? His map was based on the world close to him, the things he knew of.
It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey.
No, it's not. It's not in any way, shape or form the same map.
It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959.
Oh dear. One more stupid statement.
Here you see it with Admiral Byrd.
Of course, the Admiral Byrd.
This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Idialenkar.
Why is Banjo using AI voice? Oh dear.
Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it.
No, I will not buy the map from you. Oh dear. You can buy a t-shirt with that. Wow. And obviously as a poster. And Antarctica is closed. Take that to work and drink your coffee on the coffee breaks in that one. And all your colleagues will be very impressed of your stupidity. My Spanish is quite bad, but I recognize Matrix. They love Matrix. I believe that was the whole video from Banjo. As I did state in the description, I haven't watched it before, but I'm starting to get a bit tired of making videos about those fools. Space deniers. And I think some of them are all into it for the money, but let's see. I'm using only a laptop, so I've had problems following in the side chat. I hoped that you did find it a bit entertaining. I will be back more this week. I don't know when exactly. I will be back home on Friday, but I will try to finish some of the videos I started working on. So soon my lunch break is over. Happy to see so many here. And thank you, all of you helping me, helping Ukraine. If you want me to buy kamikaze drones, use PayPal. Otherwise, supersets, ad revenues and memberships goes to buying ordinary drones. So, I don't know when I will be back. I'm looking on the clock. I have 10 minutes to pack up and get in my uniform and out training people. So, sorry for the mishaps in the middle of the stream. I lost internet for some minutes, but I'm happy to see that so many of you stayed. So, that was all I had for you today. Have a nice day all and see you soon. Bye.